What's up, everybody? I'm Lance Storm, and this is Weed News at 420, or WN420 if you like to just have a quick search engine on YouTube. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell will let you know whenever we drop cool new videos. I know it's been a while since I've been out putting out cool videos for you guys, but I had a lot of stuff going on that I had to take care of. And along with that, I wound up bumping into one of my buddies. He was like, "Hey man, I want to shoot a horror film." I was like, "I'm kind of, I don't know, I got other things that I need to do." He was like, "Come on, let's shoot a horror film. What do we got to do to make this happen?" I was like, "I could think of a few things. First, it's got to have a weed element to it, a strong weed element to it. Second, there's got to be a stoner in it. Fourth, there has to be some breaks during filming." So with all that being said, we agreed upon working this project, but working on that project's not the only thing I've been doing. I've been working on a lot of other stuff, like getting this channel up to speed for you guys. Honestly, I wasn't liking the direction that it was going, and the live streams were crap. Not that I don't appreciate everybody who was in the live streams, I just didn't like the quality that I was putting out. I wanted to put out a better quality for you guys in general. There was a lot of stuff going on right then, but that's not to, I don't know, whatever. Moving on. I actually have my buddy Jason here, who we're actually gonna sit down and talk with you guys about kind of what's going on. Maybe a little bit, maybe not, but I don't know how much of a spoiler you guys are gonna get. I don't even know if you guys are gonna get the name of the production yet, but I want you guys to meet Jason. He's a hell of a guy. Check out his horror blog, and well, let's get down to that. So I wasn't thinking, I'm gonna have to change my shirt, maybe my hat, because I kind of blend into the background just a little bit too much. Looks like it's the red shirt and the blue beanie to the rescue. Alright, so here's Jason, and he's the horror film guy. He's got ideas, guys. Ideas. So welcome to the show, man. It's been a long time coming to have you on the show.
I am very impressed by this show already.
Well, I thank you.
What goes behind it and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot behind the scenes.
You have no idea. None. No.
We got a lot of cool people lined up to be on set with us.
Those of you guys might know Bishop Stevens. He was in The Walking Dead for a brief stint as the governor.
We'll probably have a picture of him, like right here
there?
Somewhere. Yeah.
There.
Right
See
there.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's big.
Bigger than what you would think, you know, because everybody and all the hype. I saw all these pictures and I was like, man, he don't look that big. And then in person, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous how big he really is.
He's a really nice guy, though.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
That's why we got him. Cool dude.
And some of the others, like we got a really great bartender. I don't know if we're gonna do a full release on the names of everybody just yet, are we?
We could give out a couple more, like our featured musician extra.
Yeah. Vino, he's a really cool cat, man. You guys are gonna enjoy him. Hopefully I'll get him on the show and you guys can maybe hear something that he has to jam out, or just get to meet him. He's a cool cat. So Jason, you got a pretty interesting past. You got this really cool blog. I was looking at it earlier, and would you like to tell us a little more about what it is you do?
About 5 years ago, maybe more, 7 years ago, around there, I just got bored one day and I was like, I love horror films.
Right.
I was like, okay, I'm just going to do like a horror blog and talk about things horror related. And then I got a few people that ran across my horror blog, and they were aspiring filmmakers, and they wanted me to like do a lot of, can you promote my crowdfunding for my film, because it's a dream, that kind of thing. So I started off with trying to help people fulfill their dream of being a filmmaker for the first time a lot, and then it kind of derailed into when I review films, and I started reviewing films, and And it took off kind of from there, and then they're like, hey, you should host some events. And then I started doing a couple events, and it got to the point where I was getting so much email that I couldn't do it by myself anymore. But yeah, I wasn't making enough money to pay anybody to help me out.
I understand that.
And nobody's like, well, I want to, a lot of people won't just do something.
Right.
Unless they're extremely passionate about it. So,
or you just got a massive crew of people who are...
You get lucky enough to finally meet those people that share the same passion or vision that you do. And then I've always felt like I really wanted to do film, and
Nice.
I do little tiny things and little very short things for some anthologies. But I wanted to do something for me that was bigger,
Right.
So I've written several screenplays to some ideas over the last few years, and just trying to figure out what one was gonna catch on. And one day it kind of hit me, and I was like, this is kind of the thing I want to do. And I have a friend that owns a bar, and kind of part of a location I really wanted to explore with this idea. And after talking to him, I thought about it for a couple weeks, and I just happened to come to bar. There you were, and
yeah,
the rest is history. Basically, I had to meet the demands that he was holding ransom on me. But I liked it. I liked the concept.
With the story that we have now, you still have your old story.
Yeah, it didn't really derail the story a whole lot. It's just a little bit more of an element.
You still have the story that you wanted to produce. You can produce at any time.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have something that's much different.
A little different, yeah.
I think it's much different than
typical films or typical short films or series that people have out there. Yeah, I do, and that's why I thought.
And I might not have iterated or elaborated on that very much earlier. This isn't necessarily just going to be one film. It is a pilot for a series that we're going to be working on, and it's going to be pretty cool.
We can't tell you more, really, at this point, because there is so much about it that if we give away any real details, then you won't appreciate it as much.
That's a good way to put that.
I feel I could say it will have a weed element. Yeah. In his terms, a strong weed element. Obviously there will be a stoner in it, so and I even appeased him on the stoner probably not dying first.
Not dying first, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. But that's all we can tell you, which is pretty much all we told you.
Pretty much. It's going to be a lot of fun, and maybe you'll get more of the story out from some of the cast members whenever they come out. You might get to meet their character and get to know a little bit about their characters and stuff like that. That will be an exclusive thing that you get to do here with us on WN420, because we're special. We get special rights.
Of course.
So you might also get to check out some of those exclusives, not just on WN420 or weednews@420.com, but also on his blog, because I will probably be there. I don't know. That's up to this guy. That's his show, and he's running that one. So
yeah, I might, when we decide to throw out some little bit more promotional stuff, I'll post it on my blog just so we can have some content there. For those of you guys that love horror films, I have a load of content on there, a ton of content on there about films that you probably otherwise most likely don't know about.
Right.
Because their ideal was strictly independent horror films, from people that will put 5,000 into something and turn it into something that looks like they put $1 million into it, and that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about. That's what we want to try to do. Right. That's what we're doing.
I guess there is one thing that we could bring up is our budget. That was one of the things. If there should have been a fifth thing that I rambled off about, and that's budget, because I was really strict about making this a low to no budget project. And, you know, we haven't even turned the cameras on for that project yet, but I promise you, we're keeping this a low budget project.
It'll be definitely a lot less than a lot of people start off with in their first film, our first attempt at
We haven't
filming.
crunched the numbers yet, but it's less than 5,000. I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot less than that.
Yeah, because we're dealing with resources that we already have.
Right.
Yeah, we're not trying to go out and spend a lot of money on extra equipment. We want to show that we can do a film on
Something
low budget,
yeah,
and still put out something quality.
Something interesting, something quality, something super low budget, something that we're gonna have fun doing, and you guys are hopefully gonna be entertained watching. And
you're
really looking forward to this.
you're gonna be entertained.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I promise you that.
It is. It's gonna be a fun time too. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about this. I know I haven't put much energy out towards promoting it yet or letting anybody know what's going on, because I've been doing paperwork and research and trying to make sure that we can get everything shot the way that we need it, audio, and so if it comes out looking horrible or sounding horrible, I guess you got to blame this guy, because you know what, we're gonna do the best that we can, and that's why it's a proof of concept situation, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. But keep your eyes peeled. We're not sure how we're gonna release it. We might not release it on YouTube. Maybe we just release it. We don't know what we're gonna do with it. We might send it to a festival if we think it's dope enough, but only time will tell. That's the best thing that we can say right now.
What do you want? What would you prefer? What do you think we should do?
Let us know that in the comment section. That's pretty solid. That's always a good way for us to get feedback from you guys, is letting us know in the comment section down below. And I think that's 100. Your website again?
Tom H's Blog of Horror.
Nice. We'll put that right up there.
Yeah.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lance Storm. This is Weed News at 420, or WN420 if you are a stoner and just want to type it in super quick on YouTube and find it. You can check us out all over the place. But most of all, stay beautiful, have a wonderful day, and we're out.